So,
get comfortable.
I'll just enlighten you all to the fact that last time this combination of brothers graced this stage, they almost got themselves expelled. We're hoping we can keep things under control today. Alright, we don't know which colours which, mate.
Okay, I'll just...
You start.
Okay, so I got Vicky first up. Vicky Ring or Ricky Ring. Okay, she loves to laugh, but she's pretty quiet. She doesn't like to talk much. And just to clarify, Robbie's actually chucked his divorce papers. Already in process, so I think this marriage is gone.
David Short, mate, I'm going to ask you straight out. Are you the most condescending and negative student ever? He's taking the title, everybody.
Randy, mate, you're a typical Dutchman. You love your cars, and guess what? You even do your own car services to save your money. So that's what
That is done.
Alright, Jess Race. Can I just point out, everybody, I've been at school with Jess Race since kinder. We went to Toronto together, and then we went to prep at Calvin and been there since. That's a long time. And going back to primary school, Jess, I think you remember the time you got your knee stuck in the fence. We'd been at Hagley Farm and we'd made butter earlier in the day. We had to use the butter to oil her leg up so we could get it out.
Okay, brilliant. Seems like you have an obsession with calling everyone babe. Well, you're not my babe, mate.
And I have this vague recollection in primary school. You were new to the joint, right? And the rest of the boys were pretty keen on cricket. You came up to me, told me straight out, you could bowl that cricket ball over 150k an hour. I didn't know what to think.
Alex Garrett. Gazza, mate, the Gold Coast Suns getting heavier every year.
Yeah, guys. Sophie Honey, mate, just can you please remember not to park on a public street? And I wasn't aware that the Calvin uniform shop actually stocked black jeans. So I don't know what's going on there, but maybe you found them in one corner I haven't seen.
Boss.
Boss Edwards.
Mate, you are the only self-proclaimed athlete that I know. I'm going to start off a bit of a career, so would you mind giving me your hydration data? I've already go back a few years, so put me on that, mate.
Oh, and just to add, mate, like, I'm seriously questioning your taste in music.
And sunglasses.
Worse and worse. Jake Power, can we just make a point, everybody, that Jake Power is easily the best fighter in the grade. There is no doubt about that.
He didn't get beaten by a girl, that's for sure. He did that.
Look, I gotta be honest now. I've always been a bit scared of you. You know why? It's really not because of you. It's really just the last name that gets me there.
Benjamin Dickenberg, everybody. We call him Big Dick. It's got nothing to do with his height.
And you're a first-rate chef, so maybe I can do a good wife material there.
Who are we up to? Naomi Dickfoss. Seriously talented musician, right? And we've got a performance at this formal coming up by none other than Dos Edwards and Daniel Neuhaus. We're hoping to add some talent to the group. One of you could join them because Dos's vocal range is seriously lacking.
You've got about half an octave there. Now, Jen, there's a nickname floating around that you don't like too much, and I'm just wondering, is there something the long hair and a dress is hiding gender?
Gender. Oh no, that's a long time.
Okay, Robert Hunts. Look, the Hunts are a failed attempt at athleticism. They're really no good at any sport. The Matthews will take them apart at anything. But he's good at one thing, and that is knocking Josh Kemp out.
Lauren Lincoln. Is Mrs. DiVittorio your favourite teacher? Because you seem to take a drama class everywhere you go. Gaff, where is he? Jared Whittington, mate. Here we go.
Stand up for us, mate.
Stand up, mate.
Do the dance.
Get up, Gaff.
Stand up, mate.
Gaff has got himself a little rhyme. It goes like this. Gaff a truck. Chuck in reverse. Back it up like Tonga truck. And he's happy to sing that whenever whenever he gets the chance. And his name, Gaff, Ginger as.
You can fill in the gap there.
Also, mate, sorry to have a go at you, but I've just done the calculations on how much you spend on wax per year, and do you realise retirement could actually be a pretty serious option?
Hey Chazza, I've got some serious news for you here. Robbie's formal suit looks a bit much like your dress. So, are you going to be able to, like, change your dress, or is this a serious problem?
Oh, bean bass. What a trooper. Look, mate, a few years ago you told me you used to miss Wednesdays because Wednesdays weren't too serious. But this year, mate, I've noticed you seem to miss all days. Oh, man.
Don't get me started.
The crazy Kiwi. You seem to know a lot about sheep, actually. And we're of the opinion you've struck a new sponsorship up for your gossiping ability. Can you tell us about this one?
Obviously she can't. Maybe we've been fed some lies there. Jessica Amos. What am I going to say? First of all, you do have a pretty good dad. He paid up this morning as well, which is a good start. And Dave over here.
Look, I remember going on science and engineering with you back in the day. Always a barrel of fun. So, yeah, love it.
Cheers, Jess. Now, I don't know what this next one's about, so I'm going to hand over to Dave again.
Okay. Now, when you came here, Nick, this is Nick Cairns, by the way. Not sure if you recognise him with that wig on, but a lot of people were wondering, actually, is this guy a German exchange student? Like, when's he going to go back home? And these massive long fingers that he has, like, are they a German thing or what?
Jackie Hodgson, look out. Now, there's often a stereotype going around. It's just South African people. They're a bit stubborn, right? Initially, I dismissed this as rubbish. Look, come on, that can't be true. That wasn't until I met Jackie.
Also, I think you and Sophie must go to the same uniform shop because those jeans make a regular appearance.
Oh, Razor Ray, what a champion.
Mate, paint him green and you'd mistake him for the Hulk.
Hannah Van Dam. Oh, you're going to love this. A bit like John and myself, we believe you've set up a business recently. Van Dam Enterprises, which specialise in lame jokes and not much else.
No word of a lie
also,
there.
it's a bit concerning to see that you're dragging people into the same business with you. Yes, Gabby, I'm looking at you. And Gabby, another thing we all seem to notice about you, you have a rather interesting laugh. She hasn't produced it for me, but if you ever hear it one day, you know what I'm talking about. So, moving on.
Okay, party house, mate. You are the life of the party, and everyone earns their nicknames, right? But I'm just wondering about how yours came about, because I wasn't aware you were the partying type. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
So what we got here, Anthony?
Oh, Seedy Steedy. Mate, Taco. I'm not sure where that nickname comes from, but all I gotta say is I hope everything's in working order after Fiji.
Mickey J. Mate, this man is a genius, right? We think the grade has just come up with a conclusion, mate. You might as well just take the ducks and just get out of here because there's no point waiting around. The one name left on this list, he's my business partner. We've done a few things together. Most of them not very productive things. But he's a weak dog, right? We've got that on there. He's also
That's number one on the list.
number one on the list. Number two on the list, he's the owner of Australia's most seedy motor vehicle. He's just, it's unbelievable when he gets away driving around that thing. And going to bring up an old memory, one of my favourites from high school. Grade 8, we're sitting on a German class. I reckon Mr. Von Minden's going to remember.
Before you tell this.
Mr. Von Minden might remember this one very well because Jono, as intelligent year up as he was, he'd already been moved to the front of the class. He was in a lot of trouble already. So he has the cheek to ask Mr. Von Minden if he was being paid by performance money because he wouldn't be earning very much.